YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot, and now we got this going in the background. See, last time, I know it was a little louder, my bad. But that Going song by her, I be going. Somebody going through some shit, huh? Wait, let me see if they'll let me see some of the words here. Nope. They don't give you the lyrics anymore. Wait, let me see if I can sneak a little something. Baby, that's just what it is right now. I be going. That's just what it is right now. Hey, maybe this separation is what it is right now, huh? I mean, you know, when you grow and you elevate, you know, you want what you want. And if you make up your mind that you don't want to do toxic, you have every right, collective, to say that you don't want to do toxic in your life. I can't be mad at you. You have free will. But I guess because you exercising your free will, somebody going through some shit. Maybe that's their karma, right? I mean, I know we've been talking about it forever. The year of the karma was last year. It started last year, right? This shit been going and going. It's been going on for a minute now. Right? Now we have I Don't Care by Raheem Devon coming on right now. I don't care. Yeah. You don't care what this person is going through right now. And I understand. You know, you moving forward. You living your life. Thank you, Spirit. You know, when you move on, you can't care about what somebody else is going through. You know, you done gave it to God, right? Thank you, Spirit. Gave it to God. Cast your worries upon me, my child. Give it all to me. And you did. And you moving on. That's it. That's all, right? You know, nothing to talk about. You know, they where they want to be. But see, what's happening is they really not where they want to be. Y'all, I got one more new deck. I saved it for y'all. I opened the other one on Bigo earlier. Even that was giving some messages. And I'm looking forward to getting my extra deck from iKev. Shout out to iKev Tarot with his amazing oracle decks on his third one. That's right. Bottom of the deck, y'all, with the new deck. Ooh, what is this? The Portal. portal. This is giving the world card. Now see, I haven't even pulled up the book on this one. This is right out the box. But let's see if, this QR code will work with this phone that I have here. Damn. I'm trying to see. Screen record. Wow. Camera access available. How do we do it? See. This is jacked up, y'all. The only phone I really knew that did it was my other phone. Let me see. Damn, I'd have to go get that one, y'all. Cause see all these phones. I'm like, let me see if I access the camera. Will it give it to me, y'all? Because that's typically how I used to do it on my other phone. Let's see. Moto camera. Not now. Why y'all doing it to me? Damn. I guess we gonna have to get the other phone. But you see how, we pretty much getting the message from the card, right? You see it. Somebody trying to think, should they go through the portal? Should they jump in? My bad, y'all. My bad. Y'all would have been watching me live. I would have still got up. Sometimes you got to have all your props. So let's see if it'll let me do it, y'all. I'm still trying to get it because, as you can see, you done already stepped into the portal. You done closed the door behind you and you not looking back, right? But see, this is somebody who now they want to go with you. Now they want to come collective and go on this journey. You heard that? Confirmation. Now they want to go on this journey. But you might be like, no, I'm not looking back. I've closed the portal behind me. Wow. Here we go. I gotta download this book. Wow. So they gave it to us, y'all. But man, it's so many stories. Wow. Topsy-turvy. Okay, this is card number 52. Okay. Damn, that's how they did it. I think it's 52 cards. Let's see. Yup. I found it, y'all. It says The Portal, 1938. As I worked on this, wait, hold on, we're gonna have to zoom this in. As I worked on this painting, my thoughts focused on my own mortality and the urgency to create. It's not death that frightens me, but the possibility of leaving this life with my true potential unrealized, my ideas dying with me, forever lost. With each and every brushstroke, I vowed to release everything within me from now on and to create without doubt or hesitation before time steals that chance away forever. An old woman having lived a full life stands before a glowing portal held open by two ethereal angels. The light from the portal bathes her in a soft, comforting glow, filling her with warm memories from her past. Knowing this is the final step of life's sense of completion and quiet joy, ready for whatever awaits her beyond. Wow, y'all see that? Aren't y'all glad I got the book? It's the digital download. It took me a moment, yes. But I got it, y'all. Now, with this card being in the upright at the bottom of the deck, because see, knowing what's the upright with some of these cards, the upright says, a significant transition, the natural order of things, divine guidance and assurance, a spiritual awakening, a time to reflect on your memories, reconciliation with the past, gratitude and appreciation for all you've received, a time of intense clarity or insight, peaceful acceptance, letting go and surrendering to the inevitable, the end of suffering, a deep sense of tranquility and harmony, finality, the end of a journey, crossing a new threshold, never to return, courageously proceeding into the unknown, an opportunity to start again. Collective, this person is ready to go through the portal. Wow. See the way that they pulled this up? It looks like they saved it. I needed to save it to this one here. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. See, right. Uh-huh. All right. So as you can see, it's all about changes, y'all. It's all about changes. And you over here talking about you don't care. But now somebody just wishes they could touch you, collective. Because that's the song that's playing right now after I Don't Care. Somebody who doesn't like that they can't touch you, that they don't have access to you. Okay, Spirit, I'll take it. When I split the deck, we have shelter. You see that? Somebody wants to get under your shelter. Wow, look at these images. They said, can I get under your umbrella? I'm holding my light. I'm holding my light now, and I don't want it to go out. Can you actually protect me? Collective. Wow. Somebody now wants your spiritual protection back. But now they're coming in holding their light. Did y'all see that? What you gonna do, collective? What you gonna do? Somebody said, wow, why when I saw that the word submerged, I started hearing that Maxwell song, submerged within the light. Oh my, till we become the sun. Somebody is now ready to submerge themselves with the sun. That sun is you, collective. Because look at them under this water. They down here with the fish, swimming, looking up at the light. They see the sun. But did y'all see them holding the fire in the palm of their hand? They're coming back to you, collective, with their light. We got 44 at the bottom of the deck. I'm just curious to see what the submerged card says in this book. Number 44. I done went too far. 44. Here we go. 1929. The other one said 1932. Like whoever wrote this guidebook, they writing it based on the years. You see that? Like the time in time. Right? The submerged card says, the woman in this painting is just sinking. She's surrendering, letting go of what she can't control, as predatory fish with sharp teeth swirl around her, representing her overwhelming fear, anxiety, and doubt. This shows that even in the darkest moments, there's power in engaging with the very emotions that threaten to tear her apart. Her calm expression suggests she's not just giving in, but embracing her descent into the unknown. By grasping a fish, she's no longer just a victim of her fears. She's accepting them, maybe even finding strength in the struggle. For me, this painting is about the quiet realization that you don't have to fight the current. Sometimes the way forward is by acknowledging the chaos around you without being consumed by it and finding a sense of peace in the midst of turmoil. Wow. You see how she grabbed that one fish up there? 44 representing the divine, right? Being involved. Thank you, Spirit. The divine being involved in this transition that somebody's going through. With this card being in the upright, it says, surrendering to the flow of life, trusting the process, deep introspection, facing hidden subconscious fears and psychological issues, accepting dark aspects of yourself, releasing negative habits, emotions, or old beliefs, cleansing emotional wounds, an intuitive awakening, important subconscious messages, emotional resilience, transforming fear into understanding, clarity amidst chaos, protection from harm, reclaiming one's power, connection, emotional intimacy, rebirth, incubation, drifting away from reality. Wow. So is this person drifting away from reality? You know, we've been saying in our tarot readings that somebody was delusional. But maybe the delusion is that they know you're their soulmate now, when they didn't believe that you were their soulmate. Now, what they thought wasn't true is really true. And they're coming back in for you, collective, holding their light, wanting to get up underneath your umbrella. Are you going to cover them, collective? They said after they done been through hell and high water, now they done learned some lessons. Ooh. Wow. This is the whole story, y'all. This is the whole story. For real. Do we tackle it, y'all? I even caught some cards in my lap. It's quite a few. They were standing straight up. We got 3 cards right here. We have, man, look at this. 1, 2, 3. Covering these 2, which is 5. And then we had these that flipped over. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bottom of the deck, y'all. I said I saved the best deck for y'all. Look at these images. This card says, the mingling. This looks like a third party, huh? Look, they already had the triangle going here. The triangle. Skyroot. Wow, look at 42, then going into 43. Synchronization. We just saw the 44. Remember we saw the 44? Damn, what card was that? That was that lady in the ocean with the piranhas. But I can't remember what that card said at the bottom. But this one says Skyroot, witchcraft. Ooh. And then under that is witchcraft. Wow, look, 13, 14, 42, 43. See, the witchcraft now was covering the staircase. Y'all see that? Wow. So see, this person, oh, that was what the witchcraft was. Right. Because I was trying to figure out, how did the Skyroot still have 2 words on it? Wow. So see, the mingling. Somebody thought they could bring this third party in while they was with you, huh? I got to see what that Skyroot card means. But see, that person was doing spell work against this person's ascension, right? That's what that's giving, the staircase. See, these 2 cards, the Voyager, connection, Wow, look at these synchronizations. 24 now going down to 23. This is somebody who probably knew that y'all had a connection to each other, but you went and transformed and became a butterfly. But instead, what happened to them was they wound up getting skyroot. Is that justice? These were the two cards that came up in the upright. But you see how we had these cards now that were in the reverse? But I think these were the two cards that I had in my hand that flipped over in the deck. And I set them down right here. These were the cards that was, man, I can't remember now, but I knew this was the story, y'all. So let's see what this sky root is. This is the number 43 card. Okay. 43. Yep, here we go. Sky root, still 1929. Look, the mingling. Oh, see that card now? Here it is, submerged. Now I can see what that lady was with the fish. Submerged at the bottom of the deck. Remember? So they're submerged. They swimming in their feelings. They facing their fears because they realizing that they did bring the devil, bring this dark witch. Even on this picture, she looked like she got a fish scale going across her head. She don't even look like those two ladies that were sitting together, which even those two ladies look, one got on white, right? Or it looked like something light compared to the other person in something dark. I don't know. But let's see what that sky root says. It says, let's let y'all see it right there. This painting is a portrait of Marta, though she can never know it exists. I wanted to portray her as the person she could become if only she allowed herself to embrace the unknown parts of herself and let go of her rigid need for control. It reflects the heights she could reach, as well as the depth and connection she refuses to acknowledge. But if she ever saw it, I know she'd take it as a violation, not a reflection of her potential, and she'd be furious. In her pretty, narrow-minded head, this painting would feel like an exposure of everything she hides. I must keep it hidden or even destroy it, knowing she's not ready to face what it reveals. Wow. Now this card came out in the upright. A new version of yourself emerges after a period of growth, rising above limitations, self-discovery, seeing the world from a new perspective. A heart and mind connection. Outward actions and inner beliefs are in harmony. Looking to nature for guidance and inspiration. Having high aspirations, but staying grounded. A time of profound spiritual growth. Being connected to something greater than yourself. Rooted emotions. Deep-rooted or prophetic dreams. Ascending beyond mundane concerns. A personal revelation. A connection to ancestry. Legacy. A strong foundation. Divine feminine power. And look at how my alarm came on for the confirmation of that. Somebody standing in their divine feminine energy. Possibly after encountering some witchcraft and not going up this staircase here. So is this somebody who was supposed to be a divine feminine collective? Now seeing y'all's connection? And now seeing that past person who was in that dark energy for who they really are? And now ready to go on their journey now? Go up that staircase? Let's see what these 3 cards are, y'all. Ooh. Oh, this is the title card. That's hilarious. That's the title card. Okay, so it's really 2. Uh-oh, she looks naked. I can't show y'all that one. The lobby. Wow. The lobby followed by, oh my God, the portal. Wow. So we got 31 going into 52. Now see, she's covering up her body. She's got her hands covering her breasts. And she's got her other hand covering her private part. And she's going up the elevator. She's in the lobby, y'all. Look at these men that see her. Are those other options that this person may still have around them? But they said, I'm sorry, third parties, I gotta go. I have a calling on my life. Uh-huh. This says, the what? The obelisk. Wow. The obelisk. Wow. I can't really show y'all this, but this is a naked lady kind of laying on the bed there. Can y'all kind of see it? And somebody's looking like they having to tend to them. Almost like, wait, the obelisk, is somebody sick? Are they ill? Are they healing? Are they needing to heal? This look like it's in the reverse, right? Yeah. The harvest. The reading. Wow. In the reverse. What? Be gone. Wow. Be gone in the reverse. I mean, I don't know. Is it in the reverse? Let me see, y'all. Because this is how they land. Yeah. We got the watchtower. Wow. In the reverse. And the plea. In the reverse. Wow. This is a lot, y'all. This is a whole lot. The old lady went through the portal. and became the butterfly. And now it looks like somebody going through their process in this obelisk. What you don't know is happening behind the scenes. But see, even though they could be... See, I got to see what this obelisk is, because it was like everything else came out in the reverse after that, which looks like a whole lot. For real, like this even looks like a spiritual awakening happening for somebody, but them not being able to apologize to you. I gotta see real quick, number 26. Let's see what it says in the upright. Unprocessed grief. Oh, no. Unprocessed grief, a lost loved one, personal loss, longing for closure, guilt, unresolved trauma, a lost version of oneself, emotional numbness, repressed emotions, emotional withdrawal, or depression. I was thinking depression before this depression card came up. Subconscious fears, detachment from reality, isolation, feeling insignificant, mental exhaustion or physical fatigue, the effects of time, a premonition, a subconscious warning to resolve past issues before it's too late, the soul's departure, transition, the unavoidable nature of death, acceptance of mortality, memory from a past life, resurrection. Y'all see? Man, I don't know if y'all can see this picture, but it's like she laying there naked, and on the wall is a picture of her with another lady where they almost kind of look like they're naked. Oh no, wait a minute. One person is naked, and then this other person look like the Grim Reaper standing next to them. Wow. So this is somebody who took a picture with their karmic, the person they chose over you. And now they laying here full of guilt and shame and feeling like they dying. And see, I don't know if y'all remember, I had a message. It was earlier today on Bigo. For those of y'all who may watch me over there, the song that came on for this person was Dying for Your Love. And somebody really is dying for your love. But man, because they're not reaping a good harvest, they over here reaping these heads that look like could be your head, collective. Look, everything they doing is reminding them of you. Every seed they planting, they thinking, I should have been doing this with the collective. That's why I'm not getting a good harvest. I should have been doing this with the collective. But see, this is somebody who may not have listened to their ancestors and guides. With this reading card coming out in the reverse. And then see now with this be gone. I want to see what this card means. Be gone, because it looked like she's casting out angels and demons. But it's in the reverse. And then see how the watchtower. Is that justice? Okay, hold on. We got to see what 12 and 11 are Thank you, Spirit. Look, that one's the justice card with the 11. The 12, card could represent the hangman now, right? Stuck over, who was the real empress, because 2 + 1 = 3. They were stuck about who was the real empress. Here it is. In the reverse, y'all. The Be Gone card. Turvy. Avoiding confrontation. Hesitation. Manipulation. False friends. Entrapment. Mental or emotional paralysis. Frustration. Rejection. Regression. Denial. Feeling powerless to overcome. Overwhelm. Inner chaos. Overpowering fears. Giving in to temptations. So see, because this is somebody who didn't listen to their spirit guides, they gave in to them to their temptations, and they got with a demonic energy, and now they feeling guilty and sick because that demonic entity was a witch that did spell work on them. And then we have the Watchtower in the reverse. It says, the meaning of that card says, freedom from surveillance, breaking free from external control or oppression, regaining autonomy, reclaiming one's independence, personal empowerment, facing authority with confidence, breaking free of societal expectations or limiting beliefs, creative freedom, overcoming self-doubt, self-validation, self-acceptance, accepting imperfection, resolution of guilt, rebellion. So you see, y'all, somebody is overcoming their self-doubt, and they're thinking about making their way towards you after being depressed and feeling guilty about what they've done to you. We're going to have to get more clarity on what the reading in the reverse was, but I want to see what the plea in the reverse is. Is this you not accepting their apology after they transform here? After they realize the error of their mistakes and they're getting on the path in this elevator here and about to jump in the portal? They about to jump in the portal and you about to tell them, no, you can't go. Ooh, that's going to be devastating, y'all. The plea in the reverse. Accepting what one cannot control. Keeping calm amid chaos. Trusting your faith. Patience. Surrender. Endurance. Self-resilience. Growth through adversity, a time for healing, divine intervention, rebirth through tribulation. So see, somebody's having a rebirth, y'all, through their tribulations that they're going through after being with this witch. They're having a rebirth, y'all. bottom of the deck, this is the awake card. Now somebody said they're awake, collective, and they want to come in towards you, maybe after hurting you and making you cry in the past, huh? They want to come back in towards you. Let's see what this 35 card is. And I'm going to close out, y'all, because this is feeling like an energy update. Like Spirit wanted y'all to see that somebody really is going through a rebirth right now, collective. And they trying to get back to you. In the upright, it says, awakening to harsh truths, facing fears, a sudden awareness of mortality, a confrontation with your shadow self, gaining wisdom from a painful experience, breaking a curse or a dark cycle, coming out stronger after a physical or emotional trauma. Secrets once hidden are now surfacing. An epiphany, the loss of innocence, the end of a particular phase of life, facing the consequences from your past, a period of mourning, a guardian watching over you even in your darkest hours, an ancestral presence, martyrdom or sacrifice, accepting your fate. Well, I don't know, collective, because I don't know if y'all remember when I first started out with these cards, we saw somebody trying to come in with that light in their hand, remember? Remember they were trying to come in when I split the deck. They said they wanted to come get up underneath your umbrella, collective. Here's the card. Look, I knew it would come back. This says shelter. Y'all remember that card? This is somebody who said after all of this that they done been through, collective, after fighting off a demonic entity that was preventing them from getting on that staircase. Remember we saw the staircase? Trying to slow them down from being this divine feminine energy in your life. Or maybe seeing you as their divine feminine. See, right? Remember this card? Now they are submerged. They are facing their fears. They are going on their dark night of the soul and coming out changed. They're coming out the butterfly. But collective, the question is it too late to apologize? Because we just saw the plea come out in the reverse. And even for me, the plea is an apology. Somebody who wants to apologize. But it came out in the reverse. The number 10 card. After they face their fears. After they have this rebirth. They want to apologize, but they just might have to accept what they cannot control. They're going to have to keep calm amid chaos and just trust their faith. in the upright. You see how everything's burning? Everything's burning. And they really do want your shelter. Can I come stay with you? But collective, you just might be refusing shelter to this masculine energy. You see how spirit come through with the confirmation right after they do the work. Or maybe they might be beginning to do the work. I mean, you would have to use your discernment, collective. This is really a test. Will this person be a butterfly when they come back to you? Will you even see or give them a chance to show you? According to the cards that then came out, looks like you may be refusing shelter. And this just might be devastating for somebody. But this might be the way this ends for this person. I'm going to leave it there. Till the next time. Love and light. And namaste.